Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Halo is back, and I couldn't be more excited if you can't tell. I have been a massive Halo fan for as long as I can remember. Halo 3, 4, Reach, and Wars are some of the only games I've completed the campaign for multiple times. I'm the type of gamer who typically feels pretty content beating a game once and never looking back. But something about these games have just kept bringing me back over and over and over to re-engage. So I was pretty excited about Halo Infinite, and I left feeling pretty conflicted. Now, I'm not going to really get into campaign right now because that's not the point of this video, but what I will say is that I actually really liked Halo Infinite's campaign. I had some issues with it, but I genuinely thought it was really good. I even liked the open world aspects of it. But what we are here to talk about, though, is the multiplayer. Halo Infinite's multiplayer at launch was such a mixed bag, because the gameplay is actually phenomenal. I may get some slack for this, but in terms of just the general gameplay loop, it actually might be my favorite Halo. And if not my favorite, easily it is top 3. I just feel like the devs at 343 were able to modernize Halo while still keeping true to that Halo feel. On the other hand, though, every other decision they made was just confusing or bad. The UI and menus were terrible. The map pool was too small. The battle pass was mid. Getting into the match or game mode you wanted was just way too hard. There was no forge mode. And then now, instead of getting to customize the armor core's color, you were locked behind pallets. And then, I think the worst decision of all, the number one reason I fell off Halo, and I think a lot of people did, was the XP and challenge system. It was awful and made playing the game a chore. And so I, like many people, quit playing and desperately hoped they would improve the game, and luckily after a couple seasons, a couple years of updates, they've done just that. And Halo is back. I cannot begin to explain how excited I am. Most importantly to me, they kept the amazing gameplay loop. So I'm really happy it still feels the same. But then they went and improved literally everything else. Now, not every improvement I'm going to mention was added with Season 5, but I think with everything they added over the last couple seasons and what they added this season, Halo is finally at the place it should have been at launch. Let's start with the UI for the menus. This looks so much better and is super easy to use. Oh, and what's that? A ton of different game modes to choose from? This one change alone makes Infinite feel so much better to play. While I was streaming, I pretty much changed game modes every match, and it was just so nice to navigate to the exact mode I wanted to play, and not even have to worry about it. Then, just a couple of quality of life features, helmets are now shared between armor cores, which is absolutely phenomenal and really improves the customization. Then, there are also now career ranks you can gain by just playing the game, which will stick with you forever, meaning they don't reset between each season, giving players a long-form progression system they can strive to complete. Now, let's talk about the battle passes. This is a feature they've implemented since the beginning, but battle passes don't expire after each season, which means you can go back and finish or buy any season's battle pass whenever you want. And it's as easy as clicking on the battle pass you want to put your XP towards, and that's it. This is the most consumer-friendly battle pass I've ever seen because there's no FOMO, and I believe all live service games should adopt this model. But then on top of that, all 20 of Season 5's free items are within the first 20 tiers of the Battle Pass. This makes it super easy for free-to-play players to get their items, which again is just super consumer-friendly. I hate seeing Battle Passes where there's some free items spread out amongst the first 50 tiers, and then there's a huge gap and one item at tier 98 or something. And it's so frustrating to try and grind out the last of these tiers just to get one item. With this system, you can stop at 20 and be done, or keep going if you want, and I love that. And then on top of that, I think this is the best battle pass we've seen so far. It is fire. The flood-inspired items are sick. Now, to be fair, I do think this should have been Season 4's Battle Pass, you know, it being the season that brought us Infection, but hey, we still got it at least, right? Oh, and did I mention Forge Mode is back? Which, it's been back for a while, but this season specifically gives us the ability to add AI to our creations, and it is amazing. It's enough to make a grown man cry. Then, between the dev team adding more maps, and then the maps added from Forge, the map selection is actually really good. I've probably played close to 5 hours on and off stream, and I still haven't seen some of the maps from Season 1, which is phenomenal. This variety keeps the game from getting stale. Oh, and remember that awful XP system? It's completely fixed now. And to be fair, it's been fixed for a while, but this season they added another improvement by letting you gain XP in custom games, which is honestly a godsend. I don't personally play a lot of custom games, but I know a lot of people do, and I love that for them. Again, I am just blown away. Almost every single complaint I had with Halo Infinite has been fixed. It's just been improvement after improvement after improvement over these last couple seasons. The team at 343 refused to give up on this game, and it's become exactly what it should have from the beginning. An absolute certified banger. If you've never played it, or if you tried it and hated it at launch, this is the time to get back into it. I promise, if you like Halo or first-person shooter games in general, you will not be disappointed. Now, all we need is that campaign DLC. Anyway, that's all for today. I might make a couple more Halo Infinite videos over the next couple weeks just because I'm so hyped. I may not, but I just cannot even summarize how happy I am right now. But I want to know, what do you guys think? How do you feel about the new season? Is Halo back? Do we still have a couple more seasons to go before it really gets there? Do you think it's too late for them to fix the game? Is this exactly what you're hoping for? Good or bad, I don't care. Let's have a conversation in the comments, because that's one of my favorite parts of being a YouTuber, is getting to talk to you guys. Also, if you want to support this channel, don't forget you can like and subscribe. I also have memberships and supers available as well. But aside from all of that, even just watching these videos are a huge help to me. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Mother Goose out.